Alright folks, we are back. Let's go on and go to the next case of Eurasia. This is case 16 of World Edition. Let's go. Fast track to murder. On the Trans-Siberian Express. Jacob, I gotta admit, my head is still killing me from that Christmas party. And the lurching of the train ain't helping. But catching criminals is best cure, so I can't wait to go to Mongolia to stop Sombra from building a satellite. Comment, how can you talk of rushing away from here? We're on the longest railway line in the world. We have a unique chance to see its beauty. DuPont, you have been in this for hours. We have to talk so loud and so often. I'm sure that, unlike you, Jacob appreciates the water's journey we have. Mon Dieu! What the heck is going on with the train? Reach! Why is the train stop? Listen to that. I think something happened in another carriage. You're right. Jacob, we should check it out at once. Fast track to murder. Interesting. It's happy hours, so we're probably gonna get a star right out of the gate. Alright. Let's go. There's the body. Book. Victim's body. Beer. Napkin. Sandwich. Trench coat. Easy as cake. And right out of the gate, we got ourselves a star. What the heck? A man hanging from a ceiling lamp. Well spotted, Jacob. The victim's got a head wound on his head. That was clearly a murder. We stumble across a dead body each time we take a step closer to Sombra. I don't know if this murder is also connected, but I agree. We're not leaving here until we have answers. Oh, thank Lennon. You're the officers, are you? I'm Nita Rubkin, the ticket inspector. I stopped the train as soon as I found the Trepkov's body. I really don't know how to say that. You the victim? Trepkov is, or was, a famous diamond magnate. And now he died on the train. Such a disorderly thing would never have happened during the Soviet times. Huh? Alright, Mr. Rubkin. Sergeant Jacob will have to talk to you in a minute, so don't go far. Meanwhile, Jacob, let's send the body to the... Well, we don't have a lab, but we got our team on the train, and hopefully they'll work something else. And what else you found, Jacob? A napkin. You're right. It's highly suspicious that it was under the victim's body. We need to closer look at that stain. Let's get right on track, Jacob. The sooner we're done here, the sooner we'll get to Mongolia. Oh, that is the reason why we're... It's called Train Case for a reason. Holy snap. Alright, Nita Rubkin, what do you got for us? So you're the ticket inspector. How well do you know the victim? Mr. Trepkov took the train sometimes, always in first class. I believe he traveled for his diamond business, since they are mine in Siberia. Did you notice anything suspicious before the murder? Not before, after we stopped. I saw some suspicious littering outside the train. Things thrown right by the tracks. This is all very irregular in Soviet time. Let me guess, this would never have happened. Anyway, I agree, Jake. We should check if this suspicious littering outside was someone trying to get rid of evidence. Oh, this is actually similar to case 11, where we have to talk to somebody after we finish the first crime scene, and then we open another case. Interesting. So it's like Hot Mess from the Conspiracy. Interesting. It's called Hot Air Balloon Woman's Hat. Statue. Where is it? Torn paper. There it is. Metal bucket. And faded diary. Oh, almost got a star. It's cold out here, and it's true. There's a whole lot of nothing around. On the upside, the killer can't have gone anywhere. There's nowhere to go. Alright, Okay, what have you found? A torn photo? I know you can put it back together in no time. And this looks like someone's diary. What is it doing out here in the snow? Let's see if we can find out what it says. Alright guys, I'll go ahead and grab myself another star so I can actually examine the napkin. Better safe than sorry. Train barrier. Coat rack. Rocking. Old rope. Metal. Fuck. A lot better. Speed up the I think we should actually try to speed up the process for this one. Yeah. I'm gonna be going for another star right there. Coil rope. Harp. Harp. Where is the harp? There it is. Mustache sign. Statue. Coat rack. Train barrier. Snow shovel. Where is the... Oh, there it is. Holding coins. It was enough for another star. Alright. So, we have 2 stars, so we're going to go ahead and examine this one first. Yeah, this is how close I... Alrighty, not too shabby. Great job, Jacob. You collected the substance from the napkin we found close to the body. Let's bring in the Lars. It's going to be a lot difficult without an autopsy table, but we can do it as fast as we could. Oh, who's that? Oh, just barely. Good job on restoring the photo you found outside the train, Jacob. That's definitely Ilya Tarkov in the picture. But who's that woman with him? That'll look cozy. If they're lovers, we'll want to know who she is. You're right, Jacob. You can run her face through our database. Well, I've been trying to grind some stars, but I'll see you guys in 18 hours when I grab some stars. This is Galaxy Snail 2026. Over and out. Alright folks, we are back. Let's go ahead and examine the faded journal. Interesting. It could be Agrafina. Yep, I was right. Agrafina Rasputin. Excellent, Jacob. Now we can read the text in the diary we found outside the train. Entry says, oh, roses are red. The fight for freedom is noble. I'm on the Trans-Siberian because my struggle is mobile. Well, that's inspiring poetry. But more importantly, the poem is signed Agrafina. Right, I recognize the name and the themes of writing. That must be Agrafina Raskolnikova. Raskolnikova, the famous activist. But can an activist we met in St. Petersburg be on this train? What would Agrafina be doing all the way here in Siberia? It's a small world. The Agrafina better not be here to cause trouble. Let's go talk to her. She has something different. Can't put my finger on it. Doesn't look like she has her fist up it showing. That's weird. It's not that. So the woman acting lovely doubly with the victim is the picture of one Nina Rodionova. Did you say Nina Romanova, Jacob? Why do you speak to the delightful figure skater? Her last medal set a historic record for... DuPont, where did you come from? This is what happens when the whole team is stuck together in close quarters. Yeah, so excited to be close to the action, but why are you discussing the divine Nina? Your Nina has apparently been dating our victim. After all, where would a billionaire be without a hot young girlfriend? And where you being what he is on the passenger list. Let's go talk to her, Jacob. So we're still on a train, and we're still riding a train. What's up, Agrafina? Hello, Agrafina. Fancy meeting you here. You again, Sergeant Jacob. Are you following me or something? Just the thing your government types would do? This is a murder investigation. A man, Ilya Terekhov, was killed on a train. Terekhov's dead? Good riddance. He was everything that's wrong in my country. You say that about everyone. Because it's true. You think Terekhov business was all legal. Ha! As if everyone like him would be honest deals involving diamonds. If someone offered him, I'm glad. Down with oligarchus. I don't know how to say that. She is really tall. Oh, my poor Ilshua. My love ripped away from me so soon. I wish I'd never been embarked on this journey. And now you come to ask questions about him. But how I can answer some questions when my heart is frozen like a desolate tundra. I don't know what to say to that. We're sorry for your loss, Ms. Romanova, but can you tell us more about Ilya? Ilya? He was rich and powerful. Did you mention any enemies? Enemies, my Ilya? No, I don't believe it. He was my kindness itself. He was so good to me. He gave me such beautiful diamonds, and now I'm all alone. Okay, Jacob, you're right. There's no point in continuing this. We have to talk to Nina again when she's feeling a bit calmer. Wow, what is up with my English? I am not really good at speaking Russian. But first, let's go and do this. Hey, Jacob, check out my new shared lab. I get to work with the wifey again, just like old times. We also have to share this lab with everyone else, but yes, it's sweet. Not as sweet as you, honey bun. That's nice, guys, but Jacob wants to know about the liquid found on the napkin, right by the victim's body. The liquid you could collect to contain the victim's saliva. The napkin was mostly probably used as a gag to keep the victim from screaming. I got another tidbit for you, Jacob. Your sample also had traces of penalty juice. Hello, what? Halloumi, Siberian meat dumplings. You eat them with butter or sour cream, which I know because they serve them on the train. They're delicious. But here's what my husband hasn't yet said about penalty. They weren't any in the victim's stomach. Let me deliver the dramatic line. So the stains on the napkin which the victim was gagged must have been left by the killer. Or in short, the murderer eats pelmeni. Thanks, guys. When you're in a train and you have a whole groupie of teams in a lab, that is so uncomfortable that it's really hard to actually do. Do you like my makeshift lab, Jacob? I never expect to do an autopsy on a train. Examining a body on a dining table, that's a new experience. Ugh, I could live without that mental image, Angela. What can you tell us about the murder? Like Jacob correctly guessed, the victim received a blow to the head, which left him a bleeding wound and probably stunned him. Then the victim was hanged with his own tie. The murder method timed with strangulation. Apparently, being a diamond organ makes you nasty enemies. Have you found anything to help us identify the killer? As it happens, yes. The tie which the victim is hanged contained traces of tobacco. Then the victim's lungs are clear as smoke. The tobacco traces must come from the killer. So we know the murderer smokes. Whoever it is, I'm sure you can smoke them out. I hate smokers. I really hate smoking. It's still freezing out here, but at least be sure DuPont won't jump out at us like some history quoting Jack in the Box. I could use a moment of quiet. This isn't what any of us expected when we boarded the train to follow Sombra to Mongolia. Our plans had been derailed by a Russian billionaire found hanging in a train car, and the investigation barely chugging along. The victim, Ilya, was a diamond magnate known across Russia. No connection between murder and Sombra so far, but we'll stay alert. Agrafena Raskolnikova claims Turkinov was corrupt, and she's happy he's dead. But would she have killed him? The victim's girlfriend, Nina Rodionova, says they're madly in love, but... What was that? The gust of snow almost blew me off my feet! Diego, I can hardly see 2 steps ahead. I think we might be hit by a snowstorm. In which direction is the train? This is bad, Jacob. We're in a snowstorm somewhere in Siberia, and I think we're lost. Uh-oh. That's not good. Well, we'll see you guys in Chapter 2 soon. This is Galaxy Neo 2026. Over and out.